welcome back. Our last guest is no stranger to the spotlight and hails from gospel music royalty. Singing since the age of 2, he has grown his fan base after performing across the country on major stages such as the U.S. Army, the New York Knicks, and as a 2-time guest on NBC's Little Big Shots, hosted by Steve Harvey. For years, he's been studying the talents ahead of him, and his artistry defines what R&B is missing. And this triple threat is truly one to watch. Please welcome singer and songwriter Miles Caton.
How you doing?
All right, so here's the thing.
Yep.
I opened up saying, "Oh, Little Big Shots, and you don't look little anymore." So, that was a long time ago.
Long time ago, yes.
But it obviously had an impact.
Yes.
So let's just take it back from there.
So I come from a musical family. You know, everybody in my family sings, and that's just my whole life. That's what I've been doing since I was little.
Right. So
And
when you say everybody sings, so y'all be singing all day long.
Yes.
Even in communication.
Yes,
Even
for
through
sure.
arguments.
Argument, everything.
Oh no, I was kidding, but
Everything.
for
No,
real,
yeah, everything. But yeah, we sing, we do music, and so when I was younger, I did videos and stuff, and one clip it went viral, and from there I got contacted by Little Big Shots to come on the show, and from there it just went.
Really? So
Yeah.
the clip that you presented was just you just farting around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just singing in the
And
car,
just
yeah.
like shooting some
Yep,
stuff.
yep.
And it got picked up because it went viral.
Yep.
And I will say, you know, I've watched some of your work. You do have something very, very unique.
Thank you.
Especially being so young,
Yeah.
right? So I could already see what your future looks like
Thank you.
because you got your own thing going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so the fact that you come from a gospel background, I want to also assume that you're very deliberate in the language that you're using and the messages that you're presenting. So let's talk about that and how you've grown as your own artist from having been discovered, having been presented on Little Big Shots, and also working with some big names.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did mention that.
Yes.
But that's up to you if you want to mention, you know,
Oh
because
yes, I've been
her.
blessed. Her, yes, I've been blessed to work with her. It's been an amazing experience, you know, just to be on the road and to see those crowds and those number of people and just to interact with everybody. It's been a great experience. Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about that
Yeah.
experience though, because you were young, right?
Yeah.
So you started what, when you were 18?
Well, I'm 18 right now.
Oh, you're
I started
18
when
now.
Yeah.
So you started, wait. All
Yeah.
right, wait. All right,
we
let's
gotta
back
take it
up.
back,
So
we
when
gotta
did
take
you
it back.
start going on the road with her?
So I started when I was 16 years old. I
Nice.
started when I was 16, and then from there we've been all over the world. We just came back from tour now, so we're back home now, and then I've been doing it since then. Yeah.
All right, so I mean, you know, obviously this interview is about you and your
Right.
independent
Right.
artistry. However, I think it's important for our audience to understand that you took a leap at the age of 16. I don't know how your schooling was developed in the process
Yeah.
because that had to be customized
Yeah,
for
that
you
was
as well.
very difficult. Yeah, so I was able to do an online program which allowed me to do everything, you know, online on the road. So after shows, I would be at the hotel still, you know, writing, getting my assignments done. So just to be able to do that and graduate early, you know, was a blessing. So yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Right? And then
Yeah.
you get to tour with the likes of her.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So you're right there learning up close and
yes,
personal.
For sure.
Right?
Yeah.
And then there's also the discipline, right? Because if you're on tour, you're dealing with a lot of late hours, a lot of jumping, a lot of I don't know, fans and possibly temptations, right? And so you're already learning this at a young age. So what is the most valuable lesson you've learned to date?
The most valuable lesson I've learned, honestly, is just to stay true to who you are, you know? Just to stay grounded, and no matter where you go, just remember where you come from. You know, I think that's very important because, you know, there's a lot of places, there's a lot of different people you're gonna meet. It's a lot of temptations, as you said.
Right.
So it's just to stay focused, to remember why you're there, what you came for, and to remember what God has for you. So,
That's, yeah. And so just by you saying, you know, remember who you are, I wonder, you know, like, have you been placed in positions of being asked to step outside or do something that you're not really comfortable doing in presentation? I'm really referencing just the work itself.
No, I wouldn't say that necessarily. It's just about, I don't know, I would just say stepping into your own, and just making
Like
certain
being
decisions for yourself.
confident
Being
about your own
confident,
voice,
yeah, yeah.
right? Yeah,
Being
I
strong
feel
in
you.
your
I feel.
decisions, yeah.
And then there's the business aspect of it, right? So that's the part
Yeah.
that really determines, honestly, the success of an
Right,
artist.
very true.
So what have you learned in that department?
I've just learned you have to handle your business, certain deals, and it's just important to have a good business mindset. The way you carry yourself, the way you represent yourself is just all very important.
And so you're 18 and you already got this under your belt.
Got it.
Yeah, and you're on break from being on tour with her.
Yes.
And today you're going to present to us
Yes.
your independent music.
Yes,
So
my
let's
new
talk about
single.
that now.
Yes, I have a new single out right now. It's called This Ain't It. It's on all streaming platforms. I'm excited to perform it, and I will also be performing June 7th at SOB's. I'll be
Nice.
performing new music, so I'm excited for that. Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
Very nice. All right, so so we got that out of the
Yeah.
way, right? Because I want our audience to understand that what happens is that people only pay attention to the person that's in the front,
Right.
Right. But the way this business works is like they are almost like cultivating the next generation of artists that are, could possibly be big,
Right.
such as yourself,
Right.
right?
Right.
And so in touring with her and being able to carry her name alongside your name and vice versa, because when you blow up, which
Right.
we know that's going to happen, right? Which is why I love
Yes.
that Zach always brings me the artists
Yeah.
before they go and win their Grammys, right? But you got to remember to come back when you win your Grammy.
Of course, always.
And so at this age and coming from a gospel singing background and then working with someone like her, to me, she's like raw and like real as it gets.
Yeah.
So now those influences have designed your flavor, all right? And I gotta tell you, you got a little like a little bit of that Barry White, like for somebody so young. I'm going, oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that, the ranges.
Yeah. So, I have a lot of musical inspirations like Donny Hathaway, Stevie Wonder. So, when I was younger, my voice was a little higher. So when I hit puberty, it was a big difference. The voice changed, it got deeper. So I kind of had to learn how to maneuver and just sing around it, the changes and everything. But as far as, my sound, those are my influences for sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So before we take a break and you present the song, let's introduce the story behind your song, because it's probably something that your generation will only listen to coming from your generation.
Yeah. So when I was writing the song, I was really just thinking about like the social media era that we're in today, where everything is like about attention or what's catching traction, and I think a lot of times people do things for attention, and sometimes it doesn't matter if it's good or bad. So a line in the song that I'm saying is, we're all human, I can't lie, because I've been wild and I've been childish, but this ain't it. So that basically means like, everybody has their days, but if you know that there's something that you're not supposed to do, it's like, this ain't it, we can't do this, so, yeah.
Right, right. And again, going back to what I initially said, it's like your generation is only going to listen to your generation. Y'all are living in a different culture, and it's not even a blame game. It's a matter of like discipline and moderating, right? Because you got to everything in moderation, and that's what I dig about what I experienced, and I hope you guys are ready because you're gonna experience it next. So once again, Miles Caton, thanks for giving us the background, and you guys don't go anywhere because when we return, Miles Caton is gonna perform for us after the break, and you don't want to miss.